Hi, everybody. Nice to see everyone, sort of, I should say. Hi, Mario. Nice to see you. Hello, Ms. Nunez. Hey, Ms. Matthews. Nice to see you as well. I can see Ms. Fabiola is joining us. Hello, Ms. Ortiz. Welcome. And of course, the boss, Dr. Cicada. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It is now 3:01, and perhaps do we want to wait a few more minutes before we begin, Ms. Fabiola or team? What do you guys think?
Okay,
Okay, maybe we wait 4 minutes before we start,
that's fine.
just to see if we can get a few more of our educators online too.
Dr. Hungarzadeh, do you mind sharing the link to the agenda and I can begin taking notes?
Yeah,
Thank you.
and, you know, as you probably know, it's we have our webpage. I'll put the
Oh, okay,
the
thank
rec
you.
right in the chat bot for you. Those of you at home, I'm going to be pasting the link to the agenda in the chat pod if you're interested in viewing it. Of course, it's also available for us on our website at www.via.us or saumc.us/via. Mario, if you don't mind just translating that, please.
Buenas tardes. La agenda va a estar en el chat box. Y si no la pueden encontrar en el chat box, pueden encontrarla en el sitio de la escuela Vía. Vamos a poner el sitio en el chat box igual.
In preparation for the beginning, before we kick things off here, as we're waiting 3 more minutes for teachers to come, I also just put the link in the chat box for the council members to our minutes from our March meeting for your review, because we'll begin with an approval or a rejection of that. If you recall, we did not have a meeting in April. Hello, Ms. Ortiz. Hola.
Hola.
Mrs. Martinez, will you ask Ms. Ortiz if she knows if Ms. Castro will be joining us?
Hola, Mónica.
Hola.
¿Sí sabe si va a venir la señora Castro a la reunión?
No sé, no hablé con ella, no sé si irá a entrar.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
She has not talked to Ms. Castro.
Well, I show 3:05 by my clock here. Ms. Corona, with your permission, shall we begin?
Son las 3:05. Señora Corona, ¿quieren empezar con la junta?
Sí, está bien.
Well, on behalf of Ms. Corona, I'd like to welcome everybody to our, oh, hello, Ms. Castro is joining us. Hello. On behalf of the president, I'd like to welcome everybody to our last school site council meeting of the school year. Today is Monday, May 2nd. The agenda is up on the screen. As you can see, we're calling to order now at 3:05 p.m. The first order of business will be the approval of minutes for our March meeting. And at this point, we simply need someone to make a motion to approve the meeting and then a second.
Hola y bienvenidos a nuestra última junta del Consejo Escolar. Vamos a empezar con nuestro primer caso, que viene siendo la aprobación de las actas.
I motion
quiere?
to, I motion to approve.
Ms. Nunez, is there a second?
A second.
Ms. Matthews seconds. All in favor of approving our March minutes, please raise your hand. Gracias. Thank you so much. So approved. We move on to our third item, which is, our second item, which is public comment. Ms. Nunez, has there been any requests to make public comment at our meeting today?
Not at this time.
And not having heard any requests for comments, we will now close that item and move on to item number 3, new business, which will be presented by Dr. Sakita regarding the approval of budget adjustments. Dr. Sakita.
Is it okay that Mario interprets that for the parents?
Yes.
Okay. Nuestro segundo asunto van a ser los comentarios del público. El director le preguntó a la señora Núñez si hay comentarios. Ahorita no hay comentarios, señora Núñez. ¿No?
No
Ok,
hay comentarios.
Ok, gracias. Entonces vamos a nuestra tercer. Van a ser los nuevos negocios, la revisión y aprobación del ajuste del presupuestario.
I think that's Dr. Sakita's cue. Yeah, whenever you're ready, boss.
You have the sheet that I shared with you.
Absolutely, ma'am. I'm sharing it as we speak.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I am here proposing or requesting that you approve a transfer of funds. Go ahead, Mario. I'm going to pause for you once in a while.
Estamos aquí para, la directora está haciendo una propuesta para poder cambiar los fondos.
So up until just this past week, we've been able, as a council, we've been able to approve funding specific items. And then I could move money around to make sure we paid for that item. The new process is every time I move money, I have to meet with all of you to get permission to move money. So that's what we're doing here today.
Desde la última reunión que tuvimos, todos los fondos han estado pagados. Entonces, para poder agregar o eliminar de los casos que ya hemos hecho, entonces tengo que tener junta y tenemos que preguntar para poder mover el dinero que tenemos para los fondos.
So we put together a summer program. It'll run the month of June, and it's a program to get students engaged into reading a high interest book, in addition to working with Neutral Ground, Mr. Victor Gonzalez, and community building.
Estamos trabajando en un programa para el verano que incluye la clase del señor González. Para poder leer un libro y también poder tener esas clases y la habilidad de poder conectar a los estudiantes y poder hablar sobre el libro.
So initially, when I set up the budget at the beginning of the school year, I allocated line 12, $30,000, so the dark green. And that was to pay for any intervention program that was school site funded. For example, a summer intervention program.
Al principio del año, si ven ahí en lo verde que está ahí, eso es el dinero para que ella apartó para poder tener las clases de intervención que tiene el señor González. Entonces, al principio del año fueron 30 millones, y ve ahí en lo verde, como mencioné.
And our goal is to serve 250 students, 6th and 7th grade. And in order to do that, we need more than $30,000.
Okay, you said 350 students?
250.
Oh, nuestra meta es poder darle esas clases que mencionó la directora a 250 estudiantes, y vamos a necesitar un poco más de 30 millones.
So if you look at the very bottom of the spreadsheet, the light green, it shows that we started the year with $530,000 approximately. Skip what's encumbered. Whoa. That's way too big. Okay, there we go. We actually I'm not going to explain encumbrance and actual because that will confuse you. But the bottom line is we started with 530 and we still have 146,000 available. So we have plenty of money to pay for our summer program.
Si ven hasta mero abajo, en lo verde, que está un verde bajo, hasta mero abajo, si ven comenzaron con 130 millones en el principio del año y en la siguiente línea nos da los que nos queda todavía que vienen siendo 101 millones de dólares. Entonces, el total es el último ahí, 146. Si ven, todavía tenemos un poco de dinero y ella estaba proponiendo que lo puede usar para las clases del verano.
So I anticipate the summer program is going to cost between $70,000 and $80,000. You saw in the dark green, we already had 30,000 allocated for that. So I am proposing we move money from line 21, which is the 11,000, and line 28, I believe, which is the 40,000, into the dark green, and that will give us more than enough money to pay for our summer program.
La directora está anticipando entre 70 y 80 mil dólares. Si ven ahí en lo verde, ya tiene ella los 30 que había apartado para el principio del año. Lo que está proponiendo ella es que agarren el dinero que ven ahí en lo amarillo, en las áreas que ven ahí en lo amarillo y para poder pagar el resto para el programa.
Yeah, so if we choose as a council or you do not give me permission to move this money then at the end of the year will be taken by the district office and used for what they want. So it gets taken away from VIA and the district spends it the way they see fit. If you approve for me to transfer this money into line 12, the dark green, then we'll be able to use it to fund the summer program. If the district takes this money from us, VIA cannot afford to offer our summer program.
Ok, al final de año, lo que hace el distrito es que ellos toman el dinero que les queda a las escuelas y ellos lo gastan como ellos quieren. Entonces, por eso ya está proponiendo que el dinero que nos queda podamos usar esos fondos para el programa de verano, para que la escuela VIA pueda tener ese programa, porque si no va a poder tener el programa de verano.
Dr. Sequeira, I just have a point of order, if I may. Ms. Nunez, do you mind inserting that comment you made about the millions and thousands for our audience at home?
So nomás para clarificar, el total de dinero es de miles, no millones. So no sé si puedan ver los números o no, pero para que sepan más o menos la diferencia entre 530 miles a 146, que es lo que tenemos ahorita para cubrir los costos. So nomás para que sepan que no son millones, son miles.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sorry about that.
Gracias, miles.
Okay, that's my proposal. Thank you.
Okay, so at this point, there's a motion on the table to make the budgetary adjustments. Is there a motion on the table to make the budgetary adjustments that Dr. Sequeira is proposing? Heard none.
No.
We might need to have a little bit more of a discussion here. So once again, I see Ms. Castro has a question. Yes, Ms. Castro.
Buenas tardes. Mi pregunta sería, ¿el programa de enriquecimiento para el verano va a ser solamente para los estudiantes? ¿Qué tipo de enriquecimiento será para todos los alumnos que requieran regularización referente a las materias o nada más como tipo de diversión para que hacer actividades? ¿Qué tipo específicamente sería el programa de enriquecimiento de verano?
What's the question?
Okay, gracias, Ms. Castro. So her question is, will the enrichment program, the intervention program, will it be for offered to all students, or are you guys aiming towards a specific population of students?
Yes, so because it's intervention, we are targeting first a specific group of students. And then when we have room for more, we'll open it up to anybody. It is not open to 8th grade, however, because 8th graders are expected to get their intervention at the high school.
Ok. Como es un programa de intervención, entonces si están, es para unos estudiantes específicos, pero si hay puestos, entonces se la van a abrir a los demás. No se lo están ofreciendo a los del grado 8 porque esos programas del grado 8, ellos tienen que ir a la escuela que pertenecen, que viene siendo el grado 9.
Any other questions?
Entonces, específicamente sería el grado 6 y 7.
6. Ujú.
Ok,
Sí.
gracias.
Una pregunta, pero sería entonces abierto para todos los alumnos del 6 y del 7, ¿verdad que sí? El que quiera participar. O sea, es abierto para todos.
So the program is open to whoever wants to join in 6th and 7th grade?
So first, it's open to students we've identified that need intervention. And I think
Oh, I
Ms.
get it.
Matthews and I have identified 180 or so. Let's say a little over 100,
130.
130. And then after we get however many of the 130 enrolled, because not all are going to say yes, right? Maybe their families are going away. Then we'll open it up to fill in the seats to anyone.
Okay. El programa de intervención es específicamente para unos estudiantes que ellos han identificado, que vienen siendo como 130 estudiantes. Entonces, ya que terminen de hacer eso, ellos la van a abrir el programa a los demás estudiantes.
Any other questions for me?
Okay, gracias, Fabiola.
Ese sería el único
¿Cualquier otra pregunta?
Perdón, ¿ese sería el único programa que va a haber para los niños? ¿Nada más el del maestro Víctor o va a haber más programas? Nada más, sé que se está ahorita aprobando para lo del maestro, ese programa, ¿verdad? Porque a mi experiencia que he visto, sí es necesario ese programa, sí se necesita. Pero nomás mi pregunta es, ¿irá a haber otros programas o no?
Will there be other summer enrichment programs, or is it just Mr. Victor's?
So VIA funded only this one, but there will be other programs on our campus that Dr. A is running through the district office.
We might want to clarify that it's not just Victor too. It'll be teachers with Mr. Victor. So it's not just Mr. Victor the whole time.
Ok. También quieren clarificar que el programa no nomás va a ser el señor González, van a haber otros maestros que van a trabajar directamente con él. Pero para preguntarle la pregunta a Fabiola, van a haber otros programas que van a tener el distrito aquí en la escuela, pero ese es el único programa que va a pagar la escuela VIA directamente. Sí, ¿cualquier otra pregunta?
Okay, is there a motion to approve Dr. Ciqueda's suggested budget adjustments?
I motion to approve
We
the
have a
transfer of
motion
funds.
from- Yes, transfer of funds. Is there a second? Ms. Corona, second. Thank you, Ms. Corona. Thank you, Ms. Ortiz. All in favor, please raise your hand. All right, motion approves unanimously.
Can I
Thank you.
just I apologize. Can I just get clarification on who seconded the motion as I'm working on the
Ms.
laptop?
Fabiola. Ms.
Fabiola.
Fabiola.
Okay, thank you.
Which brings us to our fourth item on our agenda, which is a report from Ms. Rios and Ms. Castro regarding a district advisory committee or any English learner advisory committee district level meetings that they may have attended. Ms. Castro, the floor is yours, or Ms. Ortiz.
Ok, vamos a continuar con nuestra reunión con la informe de DAC y DILAC. La señora Ríos, señora Castro, señora Corona.
De mi parte, me disculpo, no estuve presente en la junta, la junta pasada.
Ms. Castro is letting us know she did not attend the last meeting.
Well, at this point then, I believe we're done with our reports. We come to our fifth item, which is adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Ok, entonces vamos a continuar a nuestro siguiente, la siguiente información que viene siendo la clausura.
I motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Ms. Matthews. Is there a second? Dr. Cicada seconds. All in favor of adjourning, please raise your hand. Okay, it's 4. There we go. I think we have almost unanimous vote. There's Ms. Castro. I saw her vote as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Well, this was our final meeting of the school year. We want to thank all of the members of the school side council who participated in the year and supporting our actions and trying to meet the needs of our most needy students. This is also the end of our Ms. Corona's presidency, from what I understand. And as yes, thank you so much, Ms. Corona, for everything you have done. Of course, we will be holding elections for our next year's school side council. We'll announce them as soon as the new school year begins and the new 6th grade parents are on board. And we will try to have that election even before the beginning of school, if we can possibly. But again, on behalf of the school and the school district, I want to thank all of you for your services.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Fabiola. Wonderful job. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Have a great day. Thanks. Bye, Martinez.
Yeah.
Mario, good job, buddy. Adios, everyone.
Mm.